Did Hudson set Andy up? What are y'all thoughts? Let me know down below. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chelsea for Tyler Perry Sister Season 8, Episode 4. Okay, y'all. So first thing first, let me know y'all thoughts on tonight's episode down below. Look, I said Hudson, why would he have a change of heart that fast? I said he trying to set her up. But do y'all think that Gary up out of there? I don't know, but Andy's supposed to be crying on next week's episode, so we'll see. But yeah, on tonight's episode, so we're gonna start with Hudson now. Hudson was blocking Andy from seeing Gary. But yeah, Hudson was blocking Andy from getting in, and then he started coming in and talking about blaming her for it, and then saying she probably hired somebody to do it. Then he went on to talk, and I said I knew he felt some type of way about Andy being involved with Gary or Gary being involved with her, but he said something about every time she come around, something seems to happen or whatever. And she was like, I know you seen everything that he has done. Exactly. I just said that. I said that last week. I said, you was right there handling everything with Andy, everything with Penelope. So why is you mad? Why you so upset, sir? People are saying, again, that he was secretly in love with Gary. I said probably, but I don't know who did it at this point. They doing a good job at hiding it. Look, I don't know. Some people still saying hating. But yeah, the only thing, like I said before, that we know for sure, well, I know for sure, is that they said it's supposed to be somebody we least suspect. Has anybody heard anything about Gary stabbing? Does anybody know if he's going to actually pass away or what? But yeah, Hudson ends up revealing that he has Gary's power of attorney. I said, of course you do. Of course you do. Because at first, the guard was going to let Andy in. And I was like, they showed on the preview that she went in there. Hudson is the one that let her go. But we're going to get to that part in a minute. Because I feel like he set her up. But we'll see. But, yeah, Hudson ends up revealing that he has Gary's power of attorney. Then they show Robin and Fatima. Robin ends up telling Fatima he looking out for Andy. Fatima crazy. But he says it's a coincidence. Look, this the part that got me. Because I said last week, didn't he say he heard something about one of the top attorneys or top partners, something happened to them. No, they got hauled in for questioning, something with the FBI, something like that. I could have sworn he said that. But yeah, Fatima was questioning him about how he just suddenly popped up, and he was saying how he didn't know nothing about that. He told her it was just a coincidence he there, but didn't he say he heard about her being in trouble? I already said that part. Robin wants to keep Hayden occupied, so that's his whole reason for giving him Andy's caseload. Another thing that got me on this episode is the Tony Danny situation. Because I see both sides, but I don't know. I wanted to know what y'all think. Because, look, I don't know. Like, I see his intention. He want better for her. He want her to elevate and stuff like that. But I also see her side because I always tell y'all, never take away somebody's right to choose or whatever. But in this case, he was trying to help her out. But I don't know. But yeah, he was telling her he got her into a program. First, I thought she was excited, but I forgot they said they supposed to be had this whole little situation in front of a lot of people. But yeah, he said he got her into a program, basically trying to help her elevate and not just be what is she actually? I don't know what she is, but he was trying to get her to be one of the leaders at the airline or whatever. Now, what's gonna lead to her suing somebody though? Hayden already starting. He already starting. I wonder how long Andy gonna be gone. Probably until they can prove that she innocent. But yeah, he already starting. Zach ends up showing up. I said, no, Zach, wrong timing. I said, wrong timing. So they do what they do, going back and forth or whatever. And he told them that they had 5 minutes. He called him felon bait. Said he not allowed on the premises. Paige is back and she got her job back. I said, I forgot she was gone. Look, at first I thought she was the other lady. What was the other lady name? Something with a C. Was it Carrie or something like that? Look, I got them confused. But she was just going back and forth with Sabrina and Maurice, saying that the reason why she got fired. Wasn't it Maurice? I don't know if it was Maurice or not. But yeah, that's all that was happening with them. Hudson, this the part right here, Hudson. He lets Andy, first he was like, no, he showed the paperwork to the cop dude, security guard, whatever he was. And he looked at it, he was like, he ain't no attorney, but he could see that it does say Hudson is the one that has power of attorney. So Andy looks at it, so I guess it was legit. So right when that's why I was like, they didn't show, what's the cop dude, security guard still there? That's what I want to know, was he still there? Because if not, then he could easily say she snuck in there. She could snuck in there or whatever after you said she had to leave. And that's when something went wrong because he pulling her back and stuff like she did something. I said, maybe he does secretly like Gary or something. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I really don't know. But yeah, right when she was about to leave, He grabs her arm and said, you know what? You can't go see him. And I said, what you up to? I said, how you changed that fast? I said, did he do it? Somebody said the other guy or woman or whoever, the person that was in Gary's room injecting his little IV with something, they was taller than Hudson is. So look, I didn't even pay attention to that. I just know they didn't show their face. And they had on all black, look like. But Zach and Fatima was talking, and she was telling him about Robin, how he acting very suspicious. He acting very suspicious or whatever. And she asked him, do you think Robin could have did it? And they was trying to figure out the reason behind it or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know, because Robin was still there. Again, they could have hired somebody. It could be more than one person. We don't know. It could be 3 people. It could be 3 people. We don't even know at this point. They just said somebody we least suspect. But yeah, she asked if Robin could have done it. Then Fatima was like, she don't feel good. And I said, are they referencing her being pregnant? I said, they said that the timelines would eventually match up. Because first she said she don't feel good. And I was like, oh, they hinting at her being pregnant because on Zatima, she's pregnant. But then she ends up saying also that she getting nauseous. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, they hinting at it. But it's crazy. I said, they got tired of us bringing that up, y'all. That's what it is. They wrote that in there. Because when you think about it, we still on the same timeline. Remember when we all was talking about it and they was like, stop comparing timelines? But now they mentioning her being nauseous and getting sick and all this other stuff. And they revealed that this season is the season that she tells one of the sisters, more than likely Andy, that she's pregnant. I also wrote down a little note. Did y'all see that car commercial? Wasn't it the guy that played Jeffrey on the Has and Have Nots? What's his name? Gavin? I don't know his name. But yeah, it looked like him. But yeah, a lady came into, wait, I skipped the part. Pam asked Karen about the business plan. She ready for her to get it because Miss Marie. Oh yeah, Miss Marie back on next week's episode, y'all. But yeah, Pam asked Karen about the business plan. Said Miss Marie gonna be looking for it. I was about to say, look, I got a question, which is probably a stupid question or a crazy question, but I'm going to ask anyway. Do y'all think that lady faking? I don't know her name, but do y'all think she faking? Because it's very much given, as they say, she faking. She talking about she wants for $400,000. I thought they about to say, we ain't even got that. We ain't even made that amount of money. She came in talking about some Rooster Richard. It cut off. She came in saying that Rooster Richards messed up her hair. She took out the cap or whatever she had on her head, and I was like, what's the problem? Like, it just looked like you made your hair go all over your head a little bit. But she was like messed up her edges and everything. I said, she full of baloney. I said, I don't know. She full of baloney or whatever. They went back to Danny and Tony's scene, and he was like, he just was trying to help, and she was like, I don't need your help. You always trying to save people. She was just going off on him. She was just going off on him, told him to go back to Italy or whatever and be with his ex-wife and all this stuff. I said, she going back to the same Danny. I feel like, look, I don't know. I see both sides. I definitely see both sides. She started bringing up his kids. But yeah, everybody just standing up there, staring at stuff, talking, whispering. I said, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Then I don't think that's the end of it either. I think that's sad either on next week's episode or the episode after. Something else supposed to happen between them two. Sabrina and Maurice was talking, and she was saying how, after the Paige situation, she just tired of being blamed for things she didn't do. I said, you know what? She getting blamed for a lot of stuff. She got accused of robbing the bank, and she didn't do it. She got accused of stabbing Gary, and she didn't do it. And now Paige accusing her of getting her fired or reporting her or whatever, and she didn't do it. But I will say, I do like Maurice and Sabrina's friendship. I definitely do. I like that he encouraged her in that moment and everything. And he ends up, wait, I skipped the part. The lady ends up revealing that she wants $400,000. She takes out her phone before that. And she starts recording and everything. I said, she set that in motion. She set that in motion. Now, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I had already read that, Karen faces a possible lawsuit or whatever. I said, she already had them messed up. She probably already had them messed up edges. I don't know. But the fact, it seemed like she had a plan and she started yelling and everything. I said, yeah. But Andy finally gets in to see Gary, and she was talking to him, and she was just taking care of him and stuff. I said, "Oh," but then he opened his eyes. I said, "He awake?" But then he started shaking, foam or whatever it was, started coming out his mouth. I said, "Gary, up out of there, Gary, up out of there." I don't know though. We'll see. But yeah, Hudson them ran in. He pulled Andy back and stuff, and I was like, "Y'all might be right. Whoever said that about him being in love with him or whatever, y'all might be right." Now I don't know. I really don't know at this point. I really don't know who did it. They trying to trick us. Then they show Andy on next week's episode. She crying and she drinking. She just tossing the bag. She tossing the bag. I said that could mean that Gary died, or it could mean that Hudson blaming her for whatever going on with Gary. But yeah, that's it. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day, a great night, and be safe.